Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Perkenalkan, nama saya Nur Hasanah atau biasa dipanggil Asa, salah satu dosen di program studi Tadris Bahasa Inggris UIN Kiai Ageng Muhammad Besari Ponorogo. Pada kesempatan ini, saya sedang mengikuti program PKDP yang diadakan oleh UIN Sayyid Ali Rahmatullah Tulungagung di tahun 2026. Saya akan menampilkan sebuah video pembelajaran untuk mata kuliah English for Business. Pada kesempatan kali ini, saya akan mengambil sebuah tema, yakni Business Presentation, di mana saya menggunakan pendekatan Project-Based Learning. Metode ini memberikan kesempatan bagi mahasiswa tidak hanya mengenal dari sisi teori, tetapi mereka juga mengalami secara langsung bagaimana proses kolaboratif dalam merancang, kemudian mengembangkan, dan juga siap untuk mempresentasikan di dunia kerja global dan profesional. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good morning everyone.
Good morning.
How was your lunch today?
Nice.
Fine, good. Alright, I'm happy to hear that. And today, actually, we will continue our materials now in our class, especially English for Business class. Nice to meet you, everyone. And before we start our class, as usual, I will ask Evan as the leader to lead your friend to pray together. Come on, Evan.
Before, let's go pray together. 1, 2, 3.
Prayer. Okay. Thank you. All right, everyone. I want to check your attendance list today, so I will call your name one by one, and I want to check your feelings today. So when I call your name, please express your feeling. Happy, sad, amazing, excellent, or the other. Get it? Okay, Adila.
I'm excited.
Aulia, I'm so happy. Olivia,
I'm very excited today.
Regina,
Full blooming.
Rifda,
I'm so happy.
I'm so happy to hear that about your feelings, and I hope that you will be ready for our class today. So when I say class, I hope that you will say yes. Can you do that, everyone? Yes. Class.
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yes, I am ready.
Okay. Anybody knows what we are going to discuss for today?
Business presentation.
Business presentation. Thank you, Regina. Alright, today we are going to discuss about business presentation, especially in our class English for Business. And today, the method that will be conducted in our class is about project-based learning. So, you will conduct some project to make it more understand about what we learned today. Alright, before I start our material today, I want to show you one of the video, and you have to try to analyze two kind of video, what the difference is. Okay, it is about the presentation. Let's see, wait a moment.
British imposed a lot of unpopular taxes on the American colonists and didn't let
To the next, yeah. Okay, this is the first is for the beginning presentation, and then for the second, they try to present it with the different way. Let's see it. Okay.
Good morning. Today I'd like to talk about the causes and effects of stress and how to cope with stress. Stress has many causes, including work or school, life events, changes, or unrealistic expectations of yourself. Some effects of stress include headaches, trouble sleeping,
Okay.
depression, or
Can
lack
you
of
see the difference yet between the two presenters? Which one do you think it's better in presentation? The second one. Okay. Anybody want to give the argument or your opinion about the two presenters of the that?
The first is more monotone and less confident, and then the second is more confident and fluent.
Oh.
The first person is still reading. It shows that it's lack of
preparation, and then second one is prepare because it's not use paper or reading.
Okay, good. Thank you, Mbak Olivia. Video that we have watched together, we can see the differentiate two presenters. The first presenter becomes as boring presentation, and for the second is more interesting presentation. Okay, when you see that in the boring one, because they didn't use their eye contact, alright, and then they just read the text, yeah, and then with the monotone voice. Okay, how about the second one? The more confident, good, more interactive, and then they use the visual attractive. Yeah. So we can see there are differences for the thing. Anybody knows why we have to getting the presentation skill? What the benefit that we can get? What do you think about it? Why presentation skill is matter in our life and also in our business? Anybody knows? You wanna try? Come on.
Because presentation we can build some trust and credibility.
Okay, it can help to build our credibility, and then the other people will trust with us, with our product. Okay, good. Any others? Others' opinion? Yes. Why do you think that presentation skill is needed, especially in the business?
Maybe because from a good presentation, you can get a high personal value.
Okay, good. We will get the highest or good personal value, and then it also with the good skill presentation, we'll get more customer. So you'll get more profit and benefit. Get it? Alright. So what we will learn today, especially for our presentation business, yeah, there will be learning outcomes we expect in the last of the session. Yeah, hopefully that you can understand about the principle of business presentation itself, and then you can create effective and persuasive presentations. So presentation is not only speaking, but also you can persuade the others, and then you attract them to do anything what you want to do. And then another learning outcomes that hopefully you can deliver confident, especially when you are conducting product pitching. Get it? Alright. Now we will conduct project-based learning. So in our materials, you not only discussing about the theories, but also you have to practice it in a group. So for the driving question, I will ask you that imagine you have an innovative product and to help the student learn about English more effectively. So how will you convince investor to support your product? Okay, can you imagine it? Alright. Okay, so what you have to make a plan. What should you think? What problem does your product solve? And then who are your target user? And why is your product unique? Get it? So I will make a group. In every group maybe consists of 3 or 4 students. And then you have to make a new product. And then you have to present it your product by skill of business presentation. Get it? Get it? Yes. All right. Whose group wanna be the first having presentation? Come on.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Today we would like to introduce our product
called Faunapedia app. Before we start, let us introduce ourselves first. My name is Vivirina Novia Aulia Arianti.
My name Aulia Devandra Saputra.
And my name is Olivia Lamatita.
And my name is Michael Dandamori.
Okay guys, have you ever learned a new English word and forgotten it in just a few minutes later? Many students have facing this problem. They find learning vocabulary is boring, and they also just memorize it from books. They also have difficulties in pronouncing a word. So as the result, they start lose confidence and motivation to learn vocabulary.
After you open the app, it's a play button in the home. Then you click it, then it shows the loading, and then there are so many categories of habitat of the animal that you could choose. And before you choose the category, you can click the help button if you feel confused about the apps. In this page, you will understand about how to use this app, and then you can choose any category of it. If I will give you example for lake and river, then it will show so many animals in the lake and river. And if you want to hear the good or the best pronunciation of the animal, you should to click it.
Trout, salmon, bass, catfish,
And if you want to next, just click next.
frog,
And if you want to back to button to home, you click the home button, and then it's back in the home.
So, Faunapedia is a vocabulary learning application that help user can learn English vocabulary about animal and their habit with picture and then audio pronunciation and quiz and make more engaging and interactive and effective. So, we believe that Faunapedia can improve the student vocabulary while having fun.
Okay, give applause to your friends. Everyone. Okay, thank you. You may have a seat. Okay, so in your product pitching, you have about 6 slides. Yeah, it's about the first introduction, how you introduce about your team member, and then you can state about the problem you usually face it, and then you over about solution in the third slide, and then you also have to know the target market. All right, and then you can also giving the slide in the 5th and of 6th. Yeah, you over about the benefit and then giving call to action. So how the customer or prospective customer, they will buy your product. Okay. Okay. There will be peer assessment. Yeah. After your friends present about the material, so you have to give peer assessment. What should you do? You have to evaluate your friend's performance. Get it? Get it?
Get it.
Alright. Okay, so what should you assess in the performance of your friend? The first is about content, and then organizes the materials, and then how about their language accuracy, and then how the way delivery message, and then visual design that they presented. Okay, so I will share the link in a WhatsApp group. So every student have to give peer assessment for another group presentation. Okay, are you get it? Do you get it, everyone?
Yes.
All right, thank you. Okay, before we move into the reflection time, so is there any questions so far, or is there any problem that you think that you need to ask? Come on, we open for discussion, or we open for the question, everyone? Okay, Ms. Regina, come on.
How to reduce nervous before giving the presentation for lecturers?
Alright, nice question. So, how do we reduce our nervous when we have to conduct presentations in a business situation? So, the first thing that we have to prepare about the material, prepare what should we present it, and then we prepare what should we say. Yeah. How do we influence? So we have to know who is our audience. So when we know our audience, we can
select some diction that is suitable with our audience. And also, the last thing is about practice. Because when we are talking about presentation skill, we have to conduct it by practicing. Because practice makes perfect. That's great. So while we conducted more practice and every day, it will help us to decrease or reduce our nerves. Okay, that's all. Alright, thank you. And then it's time to having reflection. So anybody want to help me to reflect about our material today? So what did you learn from this project? Please raise your hand. Yes, girls.
Today I learned that education must be creative and interactive tools like vocabulary apps can make learning more fun and help students remember better.
Alright, good. And then before we move to the end of this class, yeah, it is part of the conclusion. Anybody want to help me to give some conclusion about what we have learned today? Mr. Pandra?
Okay, I think today we learned a lot of knowledge.
Louder, please.
Okay, actually today we learned a lot of knowledge about good presentation, and maybe from my opinion I have learned about how to present more confidently than before, and I think the body language is more important to show how your speaking skill, presentation, and I think it's
Okay, good. Give applause to your friends. Alright. So, thank you that you have given your best practice, best performance in this our class. So, I will highlight about the presentation skill in the business situation. So, when we are talking about the presentation skill, it's not only speaking, it's not only about talking, but it's how the way we can persuade, how we can influencing another person, another people to having trust building to our product, and then they will buy our product, so we will get the benefit of it. Yeah. Okay, so thank you. And last statement that I want to say that actually when we are talking about the presenters, yeah, the great presenters are not born, but they are building or developed through practice and then collaboration and reflection. So, thank you very much for your attention for this class. So, like closing our meeting today by reciting Hamdalah together. So, thank you for your attention. And the last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
See you on the next day, everyone.
See you.